What's up YouTube, this is Tristan here with Team Redneck Yu-Gi-Oh! And I got a deck profile of my Geargia gears. So, to start things off, we got 3 Geargia armor. Obviously he's the Stratos to your deck, he searches everything, so he's very vital. 3 Geargia arsenal. Normal summon him, he gets a power boost for however many Geargias you have on field. And also you contribute him to special summon either a Geargia armor or this guy as well from your deck, Geargia Accelerator. He's the best in my opinion just because you can special summon him to make it easy rank 4, and that wraps up the level 4 guys. We then run 3 Geargano MK2 and 1 Geargano. These guys with Geargia gear are really good, or you can just make rank 3s with them as well, but besides that they're just there for more names. And then for the 1-ofs, I run 1 10 Goldfish. You can search it with Geargia X, and then when you summon, you can summon another guy from your hand. And then I run these 2 guys for the Brilliant Fusion combo. You need a light in the deck, so I run Turtle, and he helps you from not getting OTK'd. And then that's your Gem Knight monster. So that wraps up the monsters for the main deck. Next for the spells, we have 3 Brilliant Fusion. Just being able to normal summon twice in this deck is really good, especially if you can get an armor plus whatever else. And then we run 2 Instant Fusion. You can make Norden really easy, and especially with Gear Arsenal. You tribute himself to summon an armor, then you Instant Fusion, go into an instant rank 4. Next up, the most powerful spell, Necro Valley. This helps you slow down against Monarchs and any other deck that uses the graveyard so that they can't just OTK you so easily. And then for the 1-ofs, we have 1 Soul Charge, 1 Upstart, and 1 Day of Peace, just for some more consistency. Next up for the trap lineup, I run 2 Geargia gear. I only run 2 just because 3 can clog too much, and you only run 4 targets, and you usually draw into one of them eventually. So I think 2 is fine. You don't really, it's not necessary as much. Then I run 2 Fiendish Chain and 2 Rivalry of the Warlords. This can shut down Monarchs and any other deck that has multiple stuff, and Fiendish Chain can stop effects. Next up we have a little Mirror Force Brigade, so with 1 regular Mirror Force and 2 Blazing. These would be Quakings if I had them, but this is doing just fine for right now with the extra burn damage. Has actually won me a couple games, so I like that a lot. Next up we have 1 Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and 1 Light Imprisoning Mirror. The whole deck is Earth, and then most of the extra deck as well, so this can be a really nice blowout card in the beginning of games where you can set up a really good board. And then I run 1 Bottomless Trap Hole, 1 Torrential Tribute, and our last trap is Solemn Warning. Up next for the extra deck, we have 1 Phantom Knight's Breaksword and 1 Super Quantal Mech Beast Grand Pulse for our rank 3s. Then we have Cowboy, Diamond Dyer, Rafflesia, Daiguso Emerald, Abyss Dweller, Number 101, Castell, Dark Rebellion Exceed Dragon. Only 2 Geargia X. I never see myself going to the 3rd one, and I had to make room for F0 because you usually have multiple rank 4s on the field. Then for your fusions, 1 Norden for instant fusion, and your Seraph Knight for your brilliant fusions. And time for the side deck. I run 3 Effect Veilers. You don't want your stuff to get Castelled or Ignistered or anything really. 2 Max C's against like Burning Abyss or any deck that's faster than you. This deck has a tendency to be slow. 1 Twin Twister, 2 Karma Cut. This is a really good tech card. 2 Ojama Trio for your Burning Abyss matchup. 2 Gozen Match for Cosmos or Monarchs, and 3 Anti-Spells for Monarchs and Pepe and whatever else uses a lot of spell cards. So that's my deck profile. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.